Good morning, Firebirds. Coming up on this edition of The Flair, the meaning behind Native American Heritage Month, the awareness of diabetes, our theater team's experience at FTC,
school announcements, an update on sports, and much more.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The vision of Doral Academy Charter Middle High School is to set the standard for outstanding student achievement while providing a safe and nurturing academic environment.
Good morning, Firebirds.
I'm Luca Elaos.
And I'm Alana Montilla. Today is Tuesday, November 6th, and the Flair starts now.
3, 2, 1.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
Alana, I'm noticing the weather starting to match up with the season. Miami had a little bit of a delay, but now we're getting into a holiday spirit.
I'm so glad I get to layer on some clothes and grab a winter drink from Starbucks before I come to school. But expect the unexpected, we do live in Miami.
Well, that's not a problem. Here's Valentina Torres to keep you up to date with today's weather forecast.
Good morning, Firebirds. I'm Valentina Torres here with today's weather report. Today there will be a low of 70 and a high of 85 degrees with a 0% chance of rain. Perfect day to put down your umbrellas and enjoy the sun. A nice sunny day doesn't come without humidity, as today the humidity is at 74%. Lastly, wind is currently at 5 miles per hour from the north with wind gusts up to 15 miles per hour, so make sure to hold on to your belongings. I'm Valentina Torres, now back to your anchors.
Luca, have you noticed our performing arts programs competing and winning many awards this week?
I've only heard about FPTV's success at FSP districts. What other program has won awards?
Well, we can't forget about our thespians who competed at the Florida Theater Conference this year. Our theater team had several of their seniors audition in front of college representatives for acting. And not only that, a member was recognized and awarded Best Ensemble for writing and directing a one-act called Angeles Marcalleros. Another two members, Estefania Cuervo and Kristen Agudelo, also won special distinction for directing and writing. And finally, Sofia Gratero was titled All-Star Cast Member. Congratulations to all thespians and good luck on next year's conference. I've noticed almost every day and every month has a national meaning to them. We've celebrated Breast Cancer Awareness Month, Hispanic Heritage Month, and Suicide Awareness Month.
That's true. Goes to show there's a cost to everything. But the commemorating isn't over just yet. This month we honor Native Americans for their culture. But to get a better understanding, here's Anarela Polo with the meaning of Native American Heritage Month.
Good morning, Firebirds. As we start the month of November, we also celebrate National Native American Heritage Month. Since 1990, the U.S. has celebrated this event by sharing traditions, music, and crafts with family and friends. This all came to be by more than 60,000 Native Americans going through the Trail of Tears. Many people go to museums, heritage centers, and historical sites like Ocmulgee Mounds National Park located in Georgia, or Little Bighorn Battlefield National Monument in Montana. Throughout the years, November will always be a time when Native Americans can celebrate their culture and others to learn about it. Now, let's see how well you've listened with some 10-second trivia. When did the U.S. start celebrating Native American Heritage Month? A. 1950, B. 1990, C. 1907, D. 1980. Which is a historical site people go to this month? A. Ocmulgee Mounds, B. Henry B. Plant, C. Ybor City, D. Anna Maria Island. Reporting for Firebird TV, I'm Anarela Polo.
Thank you, Anarela. It's important to know and recognize others' cultures and achievements throughout history. Well, as it is a meaningful month, it is also a busy one.
Indeed it is. With college application deadlines for seniors and SAT registration, I'd say we have our hands full.
Well, don't worry, Luca. Here at The Flair, we take care of informing everyone of important events and daily announcements.
Tickets for the boys soccer game today will be sold online or at the door for $7. They're all students. You can purchase your ticket from either Mr. Orgil or Mr. Santa Cruz today and get 2 for 1.
The French Honor Society is hosting National French Week from November 1st through the 8th. The club will be distributing French ribbons and is available to be purchased through any board member or room 113A.
Firebirds, there's no school this Friday as it is a teacher planning day.
There will be a mandatory meeting for those interested in playing softball in the spring of 2024. It will be on Tuesday, November 12th in room 507H at 6 p.m.
Rho Kappa is holding their history tutoring on Tuesdays and Wednesdays for those who are in need of a session in room 523H from 2:45 to 3:30.
Well, that was quite the information to take in.
Right, and I forgot to mention, Alana, we also didn't mention it being Diabetes Awareness Month. We're focusing on health and prevention of diabetes is important to be aware of. To get a deeper look into the national mark, here's Ingrid Parkar covering the chronic disease.
Together, we can build awareness and work towards a more inclusive community that embraces and supports individuals facing various health conditions such as diabetes. Let's take this month as a reminder to educate ourselves and promote acceptance amongst everyone.
So what diabetes is basically when your body isn't capable of either regulating or producing insulin, which means a hormone that your body produces to regulate the amount of sugar that your bloodstream has. Your pancreas is the one that's supposed to release insulin when your sugar levels go up, and glucagon to bring them down, basically.
One of the things about being diabetic is everything you do all day long requires a decision. So a diabetic person probably has to make 1,000 extra decisions in a day than a non-diabetic, because everything you do is affected by diabetes. What you eat, if you rest, if you do exercise, when you sleep, and your blood sugar can go high or low, and that can affect so many other things. You can get really sick, you can become unconscious.
Diabetes is a disease that many people deal with on a daily basis, and while it may not seem to affect people, it affects them mentally as well.
I feel like there's this big misconception about diabetes that a lot of people just assume oh, if you're fat, you have diabetes. If you eat too much sugar, you have diabetes. And to be completely honest, before I got diagnosed, I 100% thought that too. I had no clue what diabetes was. You could be the most healthy person known to man. You could exercise, eat good, and you can still get diabetes. It has nothing to do with that. So I feel like I've learned a lot about the medical side about how that happens, because it's nothing to do with what people think. It's just in your DNA, it just happens.
Diabetes requires careful management of blood sugar levels through diet, exercise, and sometimes medication. It's important to stay on top of it in order to maintain good health.
Although the condition it's not easy, it is 100% manageable. You can live a healthy, long life as long as you're on top of the condition and taking care of it. And I would also say it's really, really important to stay informed about the condition, because thank God there's a lot of research going on, and the technology literally changes every single day. Marco's been diabetic a little over 3 years, and the technology has changed tremendously just in that short amount of time. So I would say, become educated about the condition, reach out to other families so you have a support system, and know that it's going to be okay.
Furthermore, it's crucial to stay educated in order to create a more inclusive and understanding community. Reporting for Fiber TV, I'm Ingrid Parkar.
As a new month starts, new games and schedules are set for our sports teams. Alana, I'm excited to see how our boys do against Downtown Doral today.
It's a big game, you can't miss it. To stay updated on the new winter season and the closing of the fall, here's Amanda Lopez with all your athletic news.
Good morning, Firebirds. I'm Amanda Lopez with your daily sports report. Our girls soccer team will be playing against Westminster today at 7 p.m. in an away game. Make sure to go out and support. Our cross-country team is headed to the regional championship tomorrow. Best of luck, Firebirds. Our swim team will be competing at states this Thursday in Ocala. Good luck, Firebirds. That's all for today's sports report. Now back to your anchors.
That wraps up today's edition of The Flare. We thank you for staying to the end.
Make sure to follow us on all of our social media platforms at Firebird TV.
And from all of us here at The Flare, we hope you have a thrilling Tuesday.